look at just this melody. If we put this harp together. This is a very video gamey arrangement. The arpeggiator just going up. Just sort of that nostalgic video gamey sound, but we're orchestrating it kind of in a sort of bigger way. Anyway, let's take a look at this 8-bit version. Here's the here's the harp. Now, before I get sued by Nintendo, I'll play this part. Which, if this were imagine if this game were done with pixels. If you strip all this stuff down, this is basically what it is. It's taking that classic video game sound, so it gives you that sort of good old nostalgia. But it also sounds sort of like a modern score. It sounds like a 2008 Mac Pro trying to sound like a modern score. That's what it ended up being. It's very fun getting to arrange some themes and arranging themes around like different parts of the story. It was that was the coolest part, and just sort of like this theme went through all sorts of things. Let's take this out. Let's try it with, you know, like here, on the fly remixing. Just the strings. What else? Lots of ways. This is kind of like a general rule of thumb for producing this stuff is all the sections should sound generally pretty good on their own. The strings shouldn't sound terrible and then better when you add the brass in. And likewise, I think if the brass doesn't sound like a section on its own, it's not going to blend with the strings. Even the winds. You know what? I might take this back when we play this right now. Who knows? But let's play the winds. I like it. Don't know about the bassoon. Counter melody with the oboe. Oboe is great for counter melodies because it sticks out so much. It's a good just orchestration tip. That's sort of an orchestration thing. Having the strings, the melody's actually kind of in the middle, and there are pedal strings on top, and there's a counter melody with the oboe. That's sort of a, like, I don't know, whatever this foresty vibe is. Somehow that ended up being what works really, really well. Melody in the strings, counter melody with the oboe. You know, melody doubled with the flutes. But always having sort of, there's like a high string line, sort of just pedal tones sitting way above, just adding color. That's sort of the gist of how you go from, let's say, this. Oh man, when you play this one slow, this is why the classic video game music was really fast, because at this tempo, oh. You're just waiting for the note. that sounds like you just want it to go faster. Like, that's why all that old video game music was kind of really upbeat, because it just the technology, it just only sounded good when it was fast. But if we had the orchestra playing this that fast, or if we had the samples playing that fast, it would be kind of a mess. But when it's nice and slow, and this actually works better for the scene of the game, for the tutorial thing, having it at a slower tempo works better, and so having it not a synth sound, but a really slow, sort of plaintive orchestra sound ended up working better, so it doesn't really distract you too much while you're playing.